Hello, good day, everybody, people who are following my business page. Today, I'm going to interview a special person, a business partner, and a good friend of mine, or a brother, sort of from my business community, Jackie, all the way from Melbourne. The people who are following my business page but don't know me, just let me introduce give a brief introduction about myself. So, I'm Minor. I am a biologist. I did a PhD from the University of Tasmania. I'm also a martial artist. At the same time, I am a digital business entrepreneur and also a mentor. So I help people learn how to leverage the digital estate, basically social media. Uh, and as I said, so I'm a permanent resident of Australia, but right now I am in my home country, Bangladesh, just due to the COVID-19 situation, and would come over once the situation gets better there in Australia. So without going much further about it, I just transfer the mic to my friend Jackie. And Jackie, welcome to the show. And would you please just introduce yourself?
Thanks, Manuel. Thanks for having me. And my introduction, I am Jackie, as Manuel already told you guys. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm father to a 5-year-old girl, husband, and online entrepreneur. I coach people to make money online from home, and I'm doing that from last couple of years. And so far, no complaints. Everything is going fine. And the 2020 was really a tough time for everyone. But as
Yes.
an online entrepreneur, at least I was on the safer side. I was on the shores. No complaints. Yeah.
All right. So Jackie, just to inform our viewers, so how did you find out about this opportunity, and what's actually the reason that you were looking something on in the online space?
Yeah. Actually, it all started in 2015. I was going through a very dark phase of my life, and I made into an accident, and because of that, I was on the wheelchair for almost 3 years. And then when I started walking back again in the early 2019, and then I do not wanted to go into the rat race again. I do not wanted to go into that, 9 to 5 chaos. And then me and my wife decided that let's do something from home.
Yep.
And then we
Yes.
came across my wife came across an ad on Facebook where they were talking about earning money online and building your own business online.
Yes.
And I signed up. I got into the webinar, which was the free webinar, and then I watched the free webinar, and then it clicked because the people on the panel on the webinar were telling the same story which I was experiencing, or I have been experiencing before that. So I was like, I think this is the right opportunity I should get into. So that
Yes.
was the moment. It was early 2019. I decided, and here I am.
Yeah, yeah. As we know from our community, you are a very, I mean, I would say a true inspiration for the people.
Thank
Like
you.
when you're down, not giving up, just sticking to it. And I think what you have done. I mean, of course, your story of being in the wheelchair and
Yep.
recovering from there. I think. What is going through your mind, and how did you overcome? I mean, and maybe it will help people to motivate themselves, because people might be much better situation than you were,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
still they can't motivate themselves. So maybe share few sentences of motivation for our viewers.
Of course. Of course. See, the one thing I realized when I was on the
Just
wheel.
a moment. Hello, Gagan. Yeah, hi, Gagan. We are catching you live. Gagan is my mentor. He's tuning in from Launceston,
Yeah.
Tasmania. Yeah, so please continue,
Hello,
Jackie.
Megan. How are you? So yeah, I actually, when I was on the wheelchair, I realized that the reason why we, why we are so reluctant and we are so skeptical, and we do not achieve our goals, because you see 99% of the New Year's resolutions go in the bin. Okay, they don't even last for 4 weeks. you know every
Yeah.
time when we come to the new year, we make resolutions, but we do not follow them till the end, you know not till the end goal. And the reason is because we are focusing on the end goal, but we are not working towards it. That's why the most important thing we need to understand is that resolution, we need to swap our resolution with the reflection. Okay, so you need to
Yeah.
reflect on yourself and your journey you had. Okay,
Yes.
and you need to focus on the things which has worked for you,
Yeah.
and you need to work on them more to achieve your end goal, instead of putting something which
Yes.
it's not going to work you know
Yeah.
and when I was on
Yes.
the wheelchair, I the first thing I did was, because my doctor told me that I might not going to you know there is only 5 or 10% chance that I might going to walk again. So the first thing I was like, see, they have already told me I will not walk, but
Yes.
that doesn't mean that I should give up. Yes, my hands are moving. I can see, I can talk, my brain is fine, I can think, I can imagine, I can visualize, I can vision, you know. So I started working on that mindset, and then when I started
Yes.
working on my mindset, I understand that there is a subconscious mind,
Yes.
which is everything in the human brain, and when you
Yes.
start tapping into the subconscious mind, you know and when you start tapping into the reticular system of the brain,
Mm-hmm.
you will you can achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life. you know
All right.
so
Excellent. Tremendous.
it's just a matter of, like, when you have a newborn baby in your home,
Yeah.
you make them learn how to walk. It just
Yes.
like your brain. You need to make your brain, you need to
Mm-hmm.
wire your brain, you
Yeah.
need to wire the thought process, you need to wire the thinking, you need to wire the vision, you need to wire the imagination, visualizations, and once
Yeah.
you wire that,
Yes.
for example, if I ask you to do this, move this finger like this for one
Yes.
hour, you know,
Yes.
that's fine. You can do that for 1 hour. But if I ask
Yes.
you to move this finger for 10 hours, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that can be still fine. But if I ask
Yes.
you to move this finger for 12 months, okay,
Yes.
I bet you on the 13th month, even though you will not move this finger will be still moving like that, you know,
Understand. All right.
because
Yeah.
now it's wired, now it's wired.
Mm-hmm.
So it's same with your brain. You need to wire your brain into the right direction, and when you wire your brain into the right direction, there is no
Mm-hmm.
space for the negativity. There is no
Yes.
space for failure. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, I mean from being in academia and being in black belt in karate, I share the same journeys. I mean, what
Yeah.
I feel that in life to have something, what is important that we need to encounter our fear and the self doubt, and of course, day one we will not. We can only have a vision and cannot achieve the dream that we want. Just have to work towards it and being persistently and not giving up and
Yeah.
not taking no for an answer. All right. So
Exactly.
the next question is, Jackie, that you have been connected to a community of like-minded people all over the world. We have right now around 69,000, in fact, entrepreneurs from all over the world, and these are just everyday people looking for opportunity. And how do you find this community for your personal growth and being able to work? What is your comment about this community of people from all over the world?
See, that there can be two examples, okay?
Yeah.
Either you put yourself in the people, those who just want to grind themselves for all their life, okay?
Yes.
Either you put yourself into the people, those who want more,
Yes.
those who live their life by design, not by default,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's what these
Yes.
69,000 people are doing. They are
Yeah.
living by design. They are not living by default, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to be in the community. I wanted to be in front of, in between those people, those who want more from the life, those who
Yes.
want more, those who want more money, those who want
Yeah.
big house, those who want to fly
Mm-hmm.
jet, those who want to
Yes.
those who want to drive Ferrari, you know,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
eagerness to have more, drives you towards the success.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's what I like about the community.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. So now bit about the digital marketing. I mean, people, I feel what I realized that much of the world is not yet informed about digital marketing. They don't know, I would say. The
Yeah,
common people, they don't know what is digital marketing is. And so the idea of digital marketing, I mean, from my point of view, it's a very smart skill to have. In that, my cat is.
yeah,
So just put it down. So in the 21st century, regardless whatever professional background is, it's always to, because most of the time people look for something additional, even if they have jobs. So I believe this is the convenience of doing this using a smartphone, laptop, internet, being wherever you are, and being able to do digital marketing. It's a very smart skill, and anybody can learn it in the world. It's very convenient, and we have a system. So without me commenting much about it, I just forward to you that make some general comment about digital marketing and how it is empowering everyday people financially, or or through, or towards achieving their goals of their personal and family goals.
sure. See, and people already know, you know, neither you, neither me have to tell them or guide them
Yeah.
or give them a direction. They got a very good example in year 2020. Yes.
Yeah.
The 2020 was the biggest lesson for everyone working 9 to 5, that they need to
Mm-hmm.
go online in some way, or whether they want it or not. The reason why, because online is the only option where they can do side hustle or a full-time hustle and make money while they are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yes.
Because see, people are there are people, like, I think majority of people are scared of investing money in the stocks, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
when it comes to stocks, they need a lot of knowledge, they
Yeah.
need lot of education. But when you are doing something online, you do not need any knowledge. There are
Yeah.
systems available like what we have.
Yes.
99% things are already done for you, you know
Yes.
so that's why people already know. And you see this big online entrepreneurs like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff
Mm-hmm.
Bezos, they
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
increased their income 70% more in 2020, just because of the
Yes.
pandemic, you
Yeah.
know
Yes.
so
Yes.
some
Yes.
people
Yeah.
has lost their job, some people lost their
Yeah.
job, but all the entrepreneurs, those who are online, their income has
Mm-hmm.
gone up, their income has not gone
Yes.
down, and that
Yes.
is just because of the 2020.
Yep.
and
Yep.
and
Yes.
you
Yes.
I have seen, and you have seen, the amount of people joined our community in the year 2020, than last year
Yep.
2019.
Yeah.
There is a high jump in the people
Double.
coming into the
Already
business. Yes.
done. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So people know, the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
only reason people do not take step is that they think that they have to work hard, or they don't have enough knowledge. But that's wrong.
Yeah.
They need to change that.
Yeah.
They need to change their perceptions and they need to change their
Yes.
thinking, because going online is the easiest way to make money
Yeah.
nowadays, because it's
Mhm.
all most of the things are automated. It's a click of a button, you know,
Yeah.
and you do not need a
Yes.
massive knowledge
Yeah.
like you need investing in the stocks and all other opportunities. You don't need a lot of knowledge. So yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, yeah. Just to add on top of this, because when people join in our community, they are given a mentor who, even if people don't have the knowledge, they are assigned to a training site. They are given a login. They can log into a training site. It's almost self-descriptive or self-explanatory. Even if they don't understand some of those things, then there is a mentor to go to.
Yeah.
Every step, every question they can ask, and then there is even more experienced coaches available who can provide even more expertise. And there is a community of people. When if some is mentor is sleeping or the coach is sleeping, then they can reach out to people in another time zone through various channels that we have and get answer to their questions. So people never feel alone in this community, and that's for me is the best part, that
Yeah.
there is always help available and people celebrate each other's success.
Yes.
So how did it personally benefited you, and why are you, through this online business, and maybe just share some of your achievements in this business. How many
I
people you have
had
guided, and
I had a lot of achievements and I'm still having
yeah,
it. And
yes,
I first thing, when I started this, I was going through a lot of bad financial, situation. And
yes.
so finally I got out of that, when I started the
Hello,
business.
so it just a message. Hello, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, good. Yeah, please
Yeah.
proceed.
So I started, uh, the main reason I started was because of the money. Yeah. That's what we all
Yeah,
start anything,
yeah, of
when we
course,
do any
of course.
business, we do any ventures, we always do it to make money, correct? I
Yeah,
started with that. I started making money, but then my end goal changed, because I started enjoying it, and I think
yeah,
this was my destiny. I think this is what I wanted to do,
yeah,
but I was not able to figure it out.
yeah,
But then finally, when I got into the
yeah,
business, I did. And there are big milestones coming up in this year, 2021, which I never
yeah,
imagined that I'm going to achieve,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
going to I'm going to see them, full
yes,
yeah, with my naked eyes, that
yes,
I am achieving that success. But I
yeah,
can't share that right now because it's
yeah,
in the pipeline. But
yeah.
yes, there are
Understand.
lots of achievements coming up in the future. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So, what my question is for the viewers to understand this sort of, when you invested your time and certain amount, so you are getting out of it, and you are able to pay, let's say, your bills, your rents, your food, things like that through this business, and this business allowed that sort of freedom to you at the moment. And as I said, in our community, people have achieved much
Yeah.
more. So yeah, that's
I'm
of course.
I'm I'm doing this full time, so I am making
Okay,
money.
yeah,
The
yeah,
reason I'm doing
yeah,
this full time is because I'm making money, correct?
yeah,
So
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I'm paying my
different,
bills. I'm
yeah,
paying my mortgage, and
yes,
if everything works out, I might pay my house, for good this year in
hello, Tara,
2025.
hi, hi. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah, good. Because what I mean, that people often going to online, as I said, even though they are using Facebook, they are using internet, they are using a smartphone, they spend a lot of time in Facebook. Even before me and you probably joining this online business, they just like, or somebody's picture in the news feed, or just chat. But what I think, that a certain portion of this, the same time now, could be used to for
you.
monetary plan and generate revenues, and we anyways spend a lot of time on Facebook especially, or in other social media. So people who are watching this, I would suggest that there is nothing to be skeptical about this, and you just need to have encounter your own self-doubt and take a leap of faith and take action. And from there, of course, you are in good hands in our community. We have all the systems to ensure your success if you are ready to give the portion that you need to give. All right.
Exactly right.
So I think,
because this is not a get rich scheme.
Yeah.
So you will not get rich overnight.
Yeah.
You will not
Definitely.
earn thousands of dollars overnight. It's a real business with real people and real system.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Yeah. As I said, that's, I mean, I truly agree with Jackie that if people are looking something overnight and not ready to give, you know, people are ready to work for 40 years just for a bit of, you know, and then they would have pension, you know, what I feel that underemployment, job unsatisfaction, job insecurity in countries like Australia, there is a, you know, jobs are contract based. It could be done anytime. So people need to learn to diversify their, you know, income sources, so that one source is hampered, another source is there to help them to you know, to proceed in life. And so so nothing happens overnight. People have to work towards it, but of course,
and I think people have realized that in the year 2020 that they need to have a plan B, and I think most of the people are working on that, you know. So that's good. That it's always, you know, you need to, like Warren Buffett always says, that you need to have a side income or a second income, and that should be a passive income where you are making money, you are sleeping, and that's exactly what we are doing, you know. So
excellent. Yep. All right. So I mean, that's more or less covers our discussion. I think we just wanted to have an insight. And Jackie, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all the best, you know, in your endeavors in 2021. And it's been a pleasure talking to you. All right.
Thanks, Manuel. Best of luck to you as well, and thanks for having me. And thanks everyone who are watching this. And Happy New Year, and have a good 2021.
All right. Goodbye, Jackie. Have a good time. Goodbye.